Hola Capricorns, welcome to your love reading for September 2023. If it resonates, consider a personal pre-recorded or live reading. Just click on the link tree below or text me at 646-902-5715. Let's get to your reading. Holy Spirit, angels, divine guides, universe, can you please read your truth, your wisdom, your clarity, and your insight for Capricorns for love for September 2023. What do you see? What do they need to know to reach your higher ground, become closer to universe and closer to divine? Can you please show me the love energies that Capricorn passed out of prior to September? We have the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Alrighty, make sure you click on the Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling. In that spread, I'll have something you don't know about them in addition to if they're seeing or interested in somebody else. We have the Five of Cups in the reverse for love energies in September. In my playlist, your 2024 Sun Moon readings that continue to come out. Put your requests in the comments. I'll put you in queue. 2023s are still in there, so see if they rang true for you or somebody else. We end on the Three of Swords in the upright as you move out of September into October. And then finally, look me up on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Like, share, subscribe, donate, refer a friend in support of my efforts. Always greatly appreciated. So, all right, so with Ace of Pentacles in the upright, energies prior to September, I'm getting the sense that this is a do-over. It's weird. I'm seeing a lot of reconciliations coming up, or I'm sensing a lot of reconciliations. I hate to say it's because of Mercury retrograde, because Mercury retrograde isn't just about that. But if reconciliations aren't recommended during Mercury retrograde either. So anyway, so the Ace of Pentacles, I'm taking it as a do-over. I feel as though you're having a conversation with somebody and you're like, okay, look, let's just start from the beginning again and let's work on this, but let's really work on this. Let's make a commitment like we never had before. And I almost feel as though it was under the guise of, let's find something mutual, a mutual interest that we both have, that we can integrate, that we can work on together. And then maybe that'll help build our love or rebuild our love. So, you know, I don't know if it was a sport. I don't know if it was a hobby. I don't know if it's something the two of you used to enjoy before. I feel it's a practical thing. So maybe you guys like to fix things up, or you like to garden or something like that. I feel as though you're trying to reconnect through something practical of that nature. And the reason why I feel like it's something that somebody that's known to you, an experience you've already had, and then pushing the reset button, is because the energies in September show that this works for a period of time, at least in September. Kind of takes the focus off of the bad things you guys had going on. It allows a dynamic for, or an environment for forgiveness and forgiving each other. It's making all the bad memories go away, or at least seem in the distant past. And it feels the two of you are really getting hopeful. It's almost like, oh, this is how things used to be back when things were enjoyable. So you're seeing the possibilities of being able to move forward and fully recover in your relationship from what it once was. So you could be, it doesn't have to be reconciliation. It could be you were having problems in your marriage and then you decide to do the work and that ends up working out in September, I'm seeing. But then all of a sudden it crashes and burns. And I don't know why. I'm not going to know until we pull clarifiers, but I feel as though maybe it was putting a band-aid on a gunshot wound. But this is a card of separation, divorce, heartbreak, loss, you know, failing at a relationship, you know, loss. I already said loss, but you know what I mean? Rejection, things of that nature. So I'm really curious to see what the clarifiers are going to pull there. I'd like to know what we're going to say there. I'd like to know what the upset was. So why is the Ace of Pentacles here in the upright for Capricorn's energies prior to September? Love energies prior to September. Why are you showing the Ace of Pentacles? Okay, the King of Wands in the upright. We have the Eight of Pentacles in the reversed. And we have the Lover's card in reverse. So I feel as though one of you was all about it. Said, look, let's take this challenge on. We'll take it head on. I'm determined. I think we can turn this around. I think that some of you might have thrown, said, hey, let's be a little more intimate. We haven't been before. You know, maybe that's going to help things, you know, suggesting that. But then I feel like the other person is a little bit of a naysayer. I feel as though they're saying this isn't going to work. You know, we've tried this before. The outcome didn't end up happening as we thought it was going to have. I just see putting a whole bunch of work in and nothing become of it. So the other person can't really, they're very limited in their views. They didn't see this working out that way. And with the Lovers card in reverse, which is the card of Gemini, I feel as though they're communicating too much has happened. I feel like they're saying, you know, there's been too many arguments, there's been too many things that have been said. You know, I really regret ever, you know, or I'm starting to regret the connection that we have. So I feel like those things were being said. I can't argue anymore. Maybe we should have never gotten together, you know. So somebody is really down. I don't know if it's you or the other person. I feel like it's you that's kind of flying the flag, or hoping things can be fixed. And the other person's like, no, it's already water under the bridge. But, I feel like kind of some kind of effort gets put into it with the Five of Cups in the reverse. Why is the Five of Cups here in the reverse for Capricorns? Who's this person? What's this energy? Okay, there's the hardship. It's not easy. I feel like the two of you go through a really, really difficult time. I feel as though it really is a test of your relationship to kind of see if you're going to be able to push through it. I see some things being said that are very truthful. I feel like there's some truths that are coming out that the other person is finding a little bit shocking, or things that they didn't know about, but it's kind of like, hey, I have something to tell you, and they just kind of throw it on you. You get this news and say, okay, well, I'm not real happy about that. There might be a little, you know, bone of contention there and some arguing, but it does allow it allows the air to be cleared and things move forward as a result, I feel. So I always feel like you're getting it all out, and it really does try your relationship. Magician card in the upright. So it tries the relationship, but it improves the relationships. Both of you are throwing everything you can into this to try to create a new cycle, manifest a new cycle for the connection you guys have, or maybe you kind of see how you would like things to be. So both of you are trying, again, throwing all your energies into that to kind of make that, to turn that into a reality of some sort. So I do see the good, the bad, the ugly is kind of going on here, but I feel like it's the light at the end of the tunnel. But like I said, it just goes up in flames. Why is the Three of Swords here in the upright for Capricorns moving out of September into October? Who's this person? What's this energy? Okay, the Ace of Pentacles in the upright. Okay, well, that's what we started out with. Oh, the High Priestess in the reverse. Is there somebody else? Huh. All right, I'm just going to tell you. I feel like there's someone that was kind of kept in the shadows. I'm getting that from the High Priestess in reverse. I feel as though this is somebody who was kind of kept under wraps. Someone wasn't talking about this person. Maybe they have feelings for this person. And that's really weird, because I feel as though they just come out of left field and say, hey, there's this person that I was talking to, and I can really see things working out with them. Or you tell them that. I feel as though one of you is as you move forward, was keeping somebody hidden, or is still keeping someone hidden. The other person may not even know. Well, they have to know about it, because I'm seeing the heartbreak here. But I feel like one of you is keeping someone hidden and talking to that person and taking them as a consideration, and then figuring out that things are more likely to work out with that person in regards to a commitment, and you might want to move into that. Like, you're considering the possibilities here, or the other person's considering the possibilities and saying, hey, it could very possibly work out with this other person better. Let me pull another card just in case here. Why is the Three of Wands in the upright? Okay, so and then I feel as though the other person, the person who isn't really happy about the news, the Temperance card reverse, which is the card of Sagittarius, and this person's going to have a really hard time they're just going to feel very negative about everything. They're going to be very, very upset. They're going to have a hard time regaining their balance, accepting stuff, things of that regard. I mean, I almost feel it's almost as though, hey, I thought we were working on something and now we aren't. I thought we were compromising. I thought we were improving our relationship and now we aren't. You know, I think they're really taken aback by it, and I think they're really hurt by it. So I don't know if it's you or the other person. Maybe it's just, it was decided here that too much was said, too much came out. and that it's irreparable. So, I mean, you can call this a negative reading if you want to, but I often say that I'm reading these cards as they are at this present time and how they're most likely to move forward without intervention. You looking at this reading is intervening, so you have the willpower to move forward and change the outcome of this if you come upon this, or it seems like it's sizing up to be like this. So always have hope, unless you want to get rid of the other person, in which case, you know, that's not going to concern you then. So that's what I have for you all. If it does resonate, consider a personal pre-recorded or a live reading. Just click on the link tree below to contact me, or text me at 646-902-5715. Otherwise, click on the Vimeo link below for what your love interest is thinking or feeling. In that spread, I'll have something you do not know about them, in addition to if they're seeing or interested in somebody else. In my playlist are your 2024 Sun Moon readings. 2023s are still in there. See if they rang true for you or somebody else. And then finally, look me up on Facebook, Instagram, TikTok. Like, share, subscribe, donate, refer a friend in support of my efforts. Always greatly appreciated. Otherwise, Capricorns, I will see you in the Vimeo. Adios from Veronica Garnett. Bye.